day 267 to 300 of training, but this time I'm doing it all in one take to work on my public speaking. Another little switch is I'm adding a video from this summer, which was one of my favorite memories, where me and Garrett went out to the Vancouver beach and tossed while some live music played in the background, so I hope you enjoy that. To start off, we had our first couple days coaching in Panama. There were a lot of people off rip and just 2 coaches, but the culture was unreal and you could tell everyone really wanted to learn. A couple days later, Arturo came down, who's one of the top coaches and players in Italy, and we kind of fell into a big daily rhythm. Every day, me, Goose, and Arturo would go to the same cafe in the morning, typically this one with this little Eiffel Tower in the front, and we get a coffee and a pastry. Then we go train at our club and do some work and hang out. Even later in this trip, we went to the canal and spent about 20 minutes at the canal and ended up spending about the same time watching the Morgan Freeman documentary of the canal, which I thought was pretty funny. But it felt like a lot of fun. Anyways, after this, I traveled back from Panama to Grand Rapids, and I was feeling really good. We had done a lot of training, and my body was, I'd say, as good as it's ever been. But then, within a day, I sprained my ankle. I was super bummed. I made a bad decision to wear running shoes and play mini on the gym floor, and it just didn't work out well for me. I taped it, and it felt okay, but I had to take a step back. I took a time off Instagram, I rehabbed it a ton, and mostly got caught up with school. At the following practices, I played really well, and I was feeling great. But then, our tournament during the weekend, Carolina Kickoff, got canceled. This really sucked because we had been looking forward to some good competition and wanted to ball with the team. However, this was a blessing in disguise because I was able to make the Indiana Alley Cats' first pro camp to mark my first pro experience ever. I was super excited for this, but then on the last practice before the camp, I took a bid for a disc that I knew was a little iffy, and I got the bid, got the D, but injured my hip. Trust me, I spent hours rehabbing and optimizing my body so I'd be able to play, and the first couple hours of the camp went by quite well other than a few minor hiccups. And then again, I took another layout, but this time I got my hamstring, tweaking it and tearing a little bit inside of it. Because of that, I was sidelined for the rest of the camp. But, however, I got good trainers in GPP, so I'm sure I'll be back in no time.